Good morning to all watching my this video. Today I Mansi Bhagat got a golden opportunity to tell you about our great mathematician and astronomer Brahmagupta. Now we will see their introduction, know about their introduction. He was born in 598 AD at Bhilamal at Rajasthan and died in 670 AD. His father Jisnugupta was an astrologer. He was famous as mathematician and an astronomer. Brahmagupta became an astronomer of Brahmapaksha school, one of the four major schools of Indian astronomy during his era. Now I will flash light on the works of Brahmagupta. He wrote his first book Brahmaputra Siddhanta in Ujjain at the age of 30 in 628 AD. It consists of 21 chapters and great knowledge on arithmetic, geometry, algebra and astronomy. The Brahmaputra Siddhanta was the first book to mention zero as a number. He further gave rules of using zero with negative and positive numbers. He also described the rules of operations on negative numbers. The rules are given here. Two rules are there. He gave the methods of squaring, cubing, extracting square root as well as cube root. He solved the equation x square minus 10x is equal to minus 9 by a rule which is equivalent to the quadratic formula as we all know about it. He also provided the formula useful for generating Pythagorean triples and also gave a recurrence formula, that is relation for generating solution to certain instances of Diophantine equation. In mathematics, his contribution to geometry was especially significant. His formula for cyclic quadrilateral, now known as Brahmagupta's formula, provides a way of calculating the area of any cyclic quadrilateral given the length of the sides. The formula is given here. He also given the addition of the GP of n terms also. The formula is ax minus 1 divided by x minus 1, where x is the common ratio of the terms of GP. Now, Brahmagupta theorem, which is more important contribution of the Brahmagupta. Brahmagupta theorem states that if a cyclic quadrilateral is orthodiagonal, that is, has perpendicular diagonal, then the perpendicular to a side from the point of intersection of the diagonal always bisects the opposite side. Now we will understand it by a diagram. Let A, B, C and D be 4 points on a circle such that the lines AC and BD are perpendicular. Denote the intersection of AC and BD by M. Drop the perpendicular from M to the line BC, calling the intersection E. Let F be the intersection of the line EM and to the edge AD. Then the theorem states that F is the midpoint of AD. Here, Brahmagupta theorem proved here. His another contribution, another work he has done. His another work was the astronomical treatise Khandakhalakya, which meaning that edible bite, written in 665 AD. It contains 8 chapters covering such topics as the longitudes of the planet, diurnal rotation, lunar and solar eclipse, rising and setting, the moon's crescent and conjunction of the planets. He also explains that since the moon is closer to the earth than the sun, the degree of the illuminated part of the moon depends on the relative position of the sun and the moon, and this can be computed from the size of the angle between the two bodies very easily. Now, Brahmagupta is credited to have given the most accurate of the early calculations of the length of the solar year. He initially estimated is to be the at 365 days, 6 hours, 5 minutes and 19 seconds, which is remarkably close to the actual value of 65 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and about 45 seconds. He later revised his estimate and proposed a length of 65 days, 6 hours, 12 minutes and 36 seconds. His work was very significant considering the fact that he had no telescope or scientific equipment to help him arrive at his conclusions. He is believed to have relied primarily on Aryabhata's finding to arrive at his own conclusions. He had contributed a lot to us. Some of his contributions are here. Brahmagupta's treatise Brahmaputra Siddhanta is one of the first mathematical books to provide concrete ideas on positive number, negative number and zero. The text also elaborated on the methods of solving linear quadratic equations, rules for summing series and a method for computing square roots. It also contained the first clear description of quadratic formula also. Thank you for listening me all. If you like this, please like my video and subscribe also.